What can you tell about a person by looking at their face?
You could tell kind of what they're going to be capable of and what's possible for them in their life, right? So, something called the facial width to height ratio is going to be one of the most important, and this is something that everyone should know. How wide is their mid face relative to how tall it is? So, a super masculine ratio would be something above a two, right? Their facial width to height. This is going to determine their uh, fighting success. This is going to determine their leadership capabilities, and this is true during presidential elections. Typically, the candidate with the wider facial width to height will win the election. This was true about Donald Trump. He's an example of someone with a super wide masculine face. So people with these super narrow wimp skulls, they're never going to be able to garner respect, be influential, be leaders. Their face just simply won't allow for it.
Can you tell someone's IQ by looking at their face?
Yeah, there's high IQ facial features, like stuff to do with the eye separation ratio. Um, People with like SFS a lot of the times will tend to have
What's SFS?
short face syndrome. Will tend to have some issues with development.
What's the ideal eye ratio?
Around like a 0.46
So is that
to
like
0.48, something like that.
so they look closer together, wider apart? What would you say?
It'd just be like normal, you know?
Normal. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Anything else?
Yeah, their cranial top being a bit taller would indicate a higher IQ, being like someone who's higher class, whereas like a super flat cranial skull top is a low IQ feature.
Do you think most people overestimate their intelligence?
Absolutely. And I think online IQ tests have done a huge disservice to all of society because people will take these tests every single day until they get a score that they're satisfied with, and then they'll post it all over the internet. Whereas if you were actually going to do a certified IQ test, it's in person, it's registered. That way, there's a lot of time in between each attempt so that you don't just become a good test taker who's scoring highly because of practice.